Getty image. The Toronto Raptors own the best record in the NBA and, all things considered, that isn't an overwhelming surprise. While the Raptors weren't projected, at least by Las Vegas, to finish with the league's best mark at the outset, Toronto was an almost universal pick as a top 5 team in the NBA, and with Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green on board, it was easy to see reason for optimism. After 45 games, however, the Raptors have lived up to or exceeded any rational expectation, cruising to a 33-12 record and doing so in quiet, yet wildly impressive fashion. Leonard, who missed the vast majority of last season, looks the part of a legitimate MVP candidate, averaging 27.5 points and 8.0 rebounds per game and operating at an obscenely high level on the defensive end of the floor. It seems unlikely that the former Spurs standout will actually factor in the MVP race, based largely on the franchise's careful treatment of their centerpiece, but Leonard provides an element that Toronto simply hasn't been able to deploy in the past, and that is a headline-worthy item. Elsewhere, Green has been fantastic with his new team, converting 41% of his threes and proving two-way value that should be noted. Kyle Lowry has appeared in only 34 games as a result of injury, but when he has played, quality has generally followed, 9.6 assists per game, and the Raptors have coaxed high-end performance out of veteran big men Serge Ibaka and the currently injured Jonas Valanciunas. Then, you have the young guys, with Pascal Siakam drawing wide acclaim as something of a next big thing, and players like OG Anunoby, Fred VanVleet and Delon Wright providing real contributions. Toronto's full roster isn't actively intact at the moment, but despite some uneasiness on the injury front, the Raptors are riding a 5-game winning streak that serves as the longest such streak in the NBA currently. Of course, there is a long way to go in the campaign, and a deeper look at some more advanced numbers would paint a picture that the Milwaukee Bucks have actually been the best team in the Eastern Conference this season. Still, the Raptors have a deep and talented roster headlined by a top 10 player and renewed optimism after a high-profile flameout in the 2018 playoffs. Toronto has to be aware at this point that postseason success is virtually all that matters from the standpoint of public perception. That's simply the reality with this group. With that said, the Raptors have been very, very good this season, and that deserves recognition, even as the countdown is on to the league's second season. Where do the Raptors land in this week's Dime Power Rankings? Off we go.